It's okay.
Anyways, I have to practice.
No, I know that.
But you know, if I were practicing this, I would practice like this. Like people say,
It's very...
It's boring the way we
But
practice.
over and over again, right?
Over and over. There is different techniques too. One of them is like the learning game, for example. I play, and when I make a mistake, for example, I'll play. The first mistake, here, a buzz, right? There's a buzz there. So I will play a few notes before and stop it where I made the mistakes, and then pause. And I count that one. I got it right one. And then again. 2. 3. After the third time, I pause. And then now I have only one chance of getting this right. If I get it right, I keep going. If I make a mistake, I have to get 3 in a row again. Got it right. So I keep going. So what does that do? It makes me focus a lot, especially in the last repetition, where I gotta get that, you know.
That's good.
It's a conditioning game, it's a probability game too. If you play 3 out of 3, you have close to 100% of probability of playing right on that one time that matters in front of people. You know, I mean, this is hardcore, you know, way. Another way of practicing is without having those rules, is just practicing super slowly, feeling comfortable, you know, singing along, you know, pausing to a small session, and then trying to memorize that. A mistake there, so like this is where I have to improve. Great. And then I play as if it was the easiest thing. I believe a lot in imagination. You gotta imagine that it is easier before being easier, you know, because that relaxes your hand, it makes everything. So you can slow down and say, this is the easiest thing on the road, and convince yourself of that. You know? Even if you make a mistake, it's like, no problem, it doesn't affect me, you know. It's an art form, because if you make a mistake and it affects you, it's done. And then people start fighting against the instrument instead of like, no, just ignore. Indifference sometimes makes all the difference when you're playing, when you're practicing. And now I'm thinking not about the music, I'm thinking about my shoulders. Are they relaxed enough? I can relax a little more, more. And if I relax more, I play better. Now this hand can relax a little more. So it's becoming self-aware of everything he's doing here. You test it, you say, let me see if I can go a little faster. Here is a little tense, so I'm gonna focus on relaxing there. Playing that relax, okay? And over and over again, and little by little getting to the end.
So you really have to be mindful of your body.
It's mindful, of course, much more the body than the sound, because the sound, you're going to repeat that so many times, it is going to make you bored.
Well, I know when I'm nervous, I can't play.
If people are only motivated by the sounds when they're practicing, they're not going to go far. You have to be motivated by the mechanics of it. How relaxed, how comfortable does it feel, how easy it is. It's like, when I touch the strings here, I feel like, almost like this leverage. It's like when we were kids and put the thumb in the mouth and make that sound like puck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a comfortable thing. You know, when you're stretching in the morning and then let it go. It's the same thing with the finger on the string. It can be pleasurable. So finding pleasure in the mechanical side of things, and then you can just repeat it, because we are kind of designed to look for pleasure and avoid pain, right? So if you're finding pleasure in the process, that means you're going to repeat more, spend more time. If you spend more time, you're going to get very good. It's not about the result, it's about the process. Right? So I can't stay the entire day just doing this. I'll be happy, because that feels good. It feels like finger massage, you know.
But then when it sounds good after that, makes you feel better too. Right?
Yeah.
It's, you know, you got to relax you. You got to relax first.
It's a self-fulfilling,
Feeling,
you know,
right, it's just,
it's everything works well, and when it doesn't work, just ignore it. It's not a big deal. It's just the process. It's one dot in the graph that goes like this. You know?
So I won't tear up the pages if I can't play.
No. And I can see that this is not like tearing apart. So I think you're doing a good job.
No, I've had that for a long time.
Okay.
I'd like to really, you know, I can play some of them, but I mean, I'm not as well as you. But I mean,
You want to play a little bit, or just?
I know I might be nervous
No,
though
it's okay.
if I play.
I made mistakes here.
But I get nervous. I forget, you know.